Hey, so I think it's my turn to share a day in the life at UJ of me, right? So what's UJ? Who is this guy? And what's that all about? And more imperative, why? Why at all? Well, that's the questions I would ask when hearing that very imprecise and vague opener. So let's start with declustering all of that while taking you on a little journey through the world of a little tech startup. Ever wondered how a startup works? Well, honestly, up to this very day, I do too. Seriously. It's a full-blown clusterfuck, throwing you in ice cold water, picking you up, throwing you into a firestorm, and then letting you hang dry. Planning? Forget it. Sleep? Go dream on. But before I paint a very hellish picture here, let's dial back a bit and get myself introduced. My name is Adrian, and I'm the head of business development at Utility Junction, UJ for short. UJ is a small SaaS company, a software as a service company, founded about a year ago, and we dedicate ourselves to give the best user experience and service in the utility management solution sector. Not to get into much detail there, practically we track and analyze your utilities, and you can pay your stuff from here and so on. Sounds boring? Au contraire. The idea was born out of a necessity. Too many providers, not to say all, leave you in the dark about the charges. We want to change that. But enough about that. Let's talk about my favorite topic, about me. Nah, just joking. But let me give you some insight about the daily life in and around a tech startup. So I don't really have a typical day at work. Of course, there are tasks, meetings, processes which are repetitive, and we do them according to a pattern, right? But it's always about a different topic, of different people, different challenges. Therefore, each and every case requires an individual approach. I like that we work in a niche part of the IT market, but this only means we need to work harder and better in order to reach our goal. Our team is pretty small, all things considered. And let me tell you, apart from that, they are intense. I mean, freaking intense. Don't get me wrong here. Each and every one is one professional in its respective field. Outstanding. But since we are a remote only company, because of the virus, so we not only deal with different time zones, we have different backgrounds, different cultures, different opinions, which is all for the better. No one backs down from its beliefs or opinions, which in return sometimes ensues into heated discussions, even screaming. But in the end, we get the best result for the well-being of the project. But guess what? Yeah, right. Planning is out of the window there. We have schedules and self-established deadlines, of course, but you know what? We have our own drive, our own way. And when sometimes new things come up, we go for it, completely focused on this thing. Since we are a small team and resources are very scarce, we aim for the best results for us and our clients. That only means deadlines get pushed and we don't rush things. We want the best result above all. So what competencies do you think makes a good business manager? Good question. Well, I'm not sure how my colleagues from the industry would answer this question, but I like people. I like talking to them and, of course, learning new things. And my job incorporates all of that, which is exactly why I love what I do. I like the unknown, the stormy sea, to be against all odds. This startup, this undertaking is very challenging. It's completely out of normal established business models. And this is what drives me every day. Adapt, adjust, rethink, and solve. Be a better version of yourself every day. So the biggest challenge comes from fully understanding and relating everything that UJ is capable to an interested party. We offer such a wide variety of solutions, so it's really just a matter of examining what the customer needs and how to scope our resources for those needs. The technical folks I work with and the customers we're working with have built a lifetime of subject matter expertise in the industry. So I love taking their feedback and tailoring our messaging accordingly. Even though it's challenging, it can be extremely gratifying because I know how much UJ services are helping the customers. My favorite part about the startup is the trust and confidence that our founder, shout out to Melvin, has in every one of us. The coolest thing about working with a startup like this is that you get to help make the playbook. Our leader is always receptive of feedback, and you can really make an impact and difference within the organization. And I know you heard that sentence before, I guess, like a well-repeated catchphrase. But did they make him say it? Answer is no. You heard that part before, what I wrote. You think they would allow that? I'm completely autonomous, self-governed, and with the best intentions to drive the company beyond excellence. So to sum it up, it's not as scary as I painted in the beginning, right? It's all about your own attitude, your vision, your sacrifice you're willing to make. Your day in, day out will make a difference. Stay focused, believe in your abilities, and trust your coworkers. That's crucial. Be who you are. Don't give a damn about naysayers and haters. Follow your heart, as tough as it might be. What you will get is eventually is worth much more. Believe me. You just make you.